Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today, we're here in the ARCA series here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway on the asphalt side. There's a dirt side, asphalt side. We're on the asphalt side, and we're car number 6 here. We don't have a lot of names we really recognize, like a couple guys up front, one that's been messaging us, Ethan. There was one, Philip, in the practice that wanted a shout out, but he's not in the race, so that's unfortunate. He still gets the shout out, but... he's not in our race. I feel like normally he is when it's like so little amount of people that registered, because there was like about 40 people that registered for this race. It's crazy. But this is a very tough one, super loose off these corners, so I'm just going to do my best. This is just going to be a race of survival for me. I love short track racing. I remember when this track first came out, we ran really well, so I'm hoping we can do similar. But we just got to keep the car straight under us, and I think we'll do all right. Not attempting to put up like blazing times or anything like that. We're just trying to go out here and survive, and I think we could finish decently because there's people wrecking everywhere in practice. Ran a 7. I think I ran down at a 6, not too much faster than that, honestly, and there we go. We're losing it. We save it. That was scary. So our 7's going to be our time. We're currently 9th. Barry gets up there with a 4. Great lap by him. Justin's confused by this all because he's the one car and he's usually super fast, but this one is giving him some trouble. He's down at 5:32, but we're back in 9th right now. We're going to be about mid-pack, it seems like, 10th now, so it's going to be rough, and hopefully we don't end up in an early wreck because that could easily happen here. So going to be a tough one. We're down in 10th, and we're the 6th car. I'm just hoping we can survive in this one. Alright, we're getting ready to roll off. We fell back to 12th. Justin's only up here in 7th. You see his number 1 car right there, the white and red one. Barry's still on pole, so great lap by him. And I just need to remember on the start here to blip the throttle to shift, because I did pretty decent at that in the Gen 4 race at Iowa. Had a great race there. That was a ton of fun. But if you do watch that video, or if you already did, you might notice around minute 37 in the video, apparently, like it just cuts all audio for some reason. No clue why. In my editing and everything, it shows it there, so I have no clue what happened. But I need to make a short of like the last couple laps anyways, because it was very intense and had a great battle side by side to the line. It was a ton of fun. Very fun race there. But we're getting ready to go here. 1 lap to go. Hopefully there's not a massive crash right in front of us. That Sterling Marlin car looks awful dark for that silver. I feel like it needs to be a brighter silver. I think they tried to make it shiny and it just made it darker. So they kind of messed that up, I feel like, a little bit. But he might not have made it. He's probably on trading paints or something like that. But we need to just have a nice clean start, nice clean race. 45 laps here is going to go by very quick because we're running what? 18, 19 second laps. So it's going to go by very quick. Now, hopefully we don't end up in a quick wreck. Trying to watch the leader up there. He's going. Try not to run over the guy in front of us. Can drop down real quick. I will take that because I want to be on the bottom. Even though running right on the white line is not necessarily the quickest. Like a lane up, like right in the seam, is a little faster, but I'd rather be on the bottom than stuck outside of somebody else. Might be able to make the bottom work, honestly. Who knows? Try not to run the 14 over on entry. Don't want to get your tires on the apron down there. That will definitely get you loose very quick.
Still there.
We need to get single filed out a little bit, I feel like, so we don't fall back more.
19.378.
Kind of do a little bit of a cut down to try to get the car straightened out earlier. We're still in 12th, not bad. Wasn't sure if we were going to drop or gain any from trying to go bottom early. But main thing is just trying to keep the car straight and not run over the guy in front of us. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, Barry's in it. He's the 4 car we're passing right there. Everybody kept it pretty straight there. I'm really shocked by that. Oh, that's going to get tapped on the bottom. He's coming up. I think we split him like 2 or 3 wide there. That was sketchy, but hell yeah. Making it work. That was very sketchy. We're 8th at the line there. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Oh, the Sterling Marlin, Ricky Craven, they're getting tapped. Having our old school rivalry here. Oh, we're spinning. We're good, though. Keep it going straight. That's the main thing. I see Justin up there in like 2nd or 3rd now all of a sudden. He qualified very poorly, but missed the wrecks. Don't know if he got any damage from any of them or got into anybody from them. We'll go back and see in the incidents at the end. But we missed the early wrecks, which is a big positive. That's the one scary thing about starting out in the middle of the field like that. Ran our quickest lap, 18.9. That's very slow. But goal here is just not to wreck it. Keep it going straight. A little too hard of braking into that corner. We got loose. 9 car was ahead of us earlier. Not sure exactly what happened to him. Ricky Craven sideways. That guy slammed the brakes for him. 9 car is going to our inside. That's fine. Gonna able to hold him off there at the line. This Ricky Craven car is scary. I feel like he's gonna end up wrecking it or getting wrecked. Let's not end up in a similar situation that we did at the last short track and we're getting dumped. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was awesome. So now we just gotta wait. That's unfortunate. We have a gap right here to go.
We got damage on the front end. The leader is coming up.
That was quite unfortunate, and that's the leader right there. So I called the Ricky Craven car was going to be trouble, and he sure was. We don't have terminal damage. I think we have some engine damage, though, because his car sounds bad. But the 2 car, oh yeah, this car is so screwed up. It's so slow. Yeah, I got to go get my repairs. Very, very poor. I don't know where the pit lane is. All right, it's right here. We're fine. Pit lane is very weird here. Very, very weird. But I have 1 fast repair for these races. No caution. D-class race. Uncheck your fuel before the race starts so you don't get stuck just sitting there. And the Ricky Craven car is still sitting there. So big middle finger out the window to him. Because he was getting so loose. I knew sooner or later he was going to end up either wrecking it or getting tapped like he did because he was slow from getting loose all the time. And then he was in the wall. We slowed down and let him gather it up, and then he just turned left into our right rear. So that was a great way to ruin our race very quickly. And we're back in 22nd out of 23rd as the 6 car. Yikes. That really sucks for us. We got the leader right in front of us. I could just follow him, hopefully. He has a huge gap on 2nd. Justin's in 3rd, because I thought he was battling for the lead, but no, he was battling for 2nd back there. But man, that's quite unfortunate for us. Early on too, nonetheless. That's the worst way to go out, is when it's super early like that. But hopefully some more people can wreck and we can gain some spots out of this thing. I'm just going to try to follow the leader here some and kind of see what kind of line he runs. He's not running much of a cut down. I'm shocked because I thought you'd want to try and get your car straightened out early for the exit. He's just on the seam. He cuts down in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, it seems like he stays a little higher. On the seam, he doesn't really cut down. He just stays with the seam wherever he goes into the corner at. Very interesting. We're out here learning. I might run this later in the week again if I have time, because I'm going to the dirt track on Tuesday, so I'm not going to be home all day Tuesday, so there won't be any video on Wednesday. Going out to watch the High Limits and Stuff race. I've never watched Larson race on dirt. That'd be a lot of fun to do with their new series that they have this year, buying out the All-Stars from Stewart and stuff. He got by 20th place. I don't think anybody's even near our lap right now, so we're completely screwed, especially with us getting stuck backwards and having to wait for a gap to come through. That was awful for us. That was worst case scenario. We got engine damage, and this 23 car is going to wreck it. We got engine damage, not enough to where we had to pit, but if we didn't, we just would have been terminally slow, which sucked. Try and get by this 23 car as safe as possible, because we already have a 4X. Not too worried about our safety. We have really high safety anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Just want to not get more X's. But this 23 car is putting him a fight for no reason, because we're definitely quicker than him, but he's just in more of a preferred lane. Pinching us all the way down like it's for a position or something. He could catch this 11 car and actually gain a position. We're going to go 3 wide. Yep, we're 3 wide. That's lovely. Love to see it. Back here for no reason, 3 wide. 8.3 to the next car in front of us, like 4 positions, so that's kind of nice. Kind of slid up too much there, didn't slow it down enough, but we'll pull away from the 23 now finally. What a mess this race has been. Complete mess. I was hoping that my main goal in this race was just to keep it going forward, and I was doing a fine job of it. Somebody else didn't want us to, which really sucks. I had a feeling that car was gonna end up in trouble at some point. Like, he screwed up, people checked up for him, then he got tapped in the next corner, got in the wall. I checked up to not have something similar at another short track happen. I forgot what short track it was. It might have been Southern National or something like that. I can't quite remember. It was earlier in the season. I think it was the last short track, I want to say. I just cannot remember which one it was. It was short. No, we ran at Concord last, I think, which that one was just unfortunate for us. But it was a different short track this year. There's been so many short tracks in this season. It's been crazy. It's so bad, like how many short tracks. I love short track racing, but too much in one season makes it a little, like, ridiculous to me. Because this is like the 4th one on the season, I want to say, which is absolutely crazy. A lot of short tracks have been ran. I think there was 1 or 2 super speedways. We had the road course. We are losing it. We're saving it. Very sketchy. Just too much throttle there on exit. That's all on me. Like, the set is pretty tough getting loose. It's very easy to get loose, I'd say. I turned my brake bias up to like 71 to try to help the braking not spin out. Because if you have it too low, you're going to lock up the fronts. 16 cars on the bottom. Okay, that's going to be a spot. We'll get up to 21st at least. The 12 car is 3 seconds ahead of us for 21st currently. So we can get up to back to the top 20. That's nice. He's getting lapped right there by the leader. He's the number 12 car. Mike is out of here. I don't know why I had to say it like that, but he's out of here.
19.36.
We'll just see if we could catch the 12 car. We should be able to because we've been catching them. I remember a few laps ago it said the distance was like 8.1 or something like that crazy. I think whenever somebody gets to him, he just lets them by and everything like that. Just been falling back. I cannot stop wrecking this car, though. Holy hell. Did I break my steering? Might have gotten more damage, honestly. I've just been absolutely screwing this race up now. Just too much throttle on exit of turn 4 over and over. It has been really hurting us. Really hurting that left front, but I don't know how much exactly. Still can get loose. Already got loose right there. I think I got a 2x for hitting that wall hard enough, I want to say. At least we didn't nose it into there. We just hit the left front. I thought for sure I was going to break the tire or something. Like, we weren't going to be able to race the rest of it. That would have really sucked altogether. That Sterling Marlin car has worked his way up to 3rd. Good run by him. Justin's here in 4th. Benjamin's in 2nd. And then Joe's just out there in front, gone from everybody else. Man, I'm so mad I screwed it up myself there. Like, we were already having a bad enough race. I was just hoping not to do that this race, is mess it up ourselves. Because this is a very quick one to do. You can just run this every hour if you're pretty good at it. You want to try to get some iRating. Every hour, 45 minutes after the hour. These run all week long. So you can get a ton of races in here, because they'll take like 20 minutes maybe between like when it starts at 45 to the finish line. Basically, it'll be like 20-30 minutes maybe with like the 3-minute practice it has, or 5-minute practice it has with the 3-minute qualifying, and then gridding, and then doing the race. Because it's been like 22 minutes now, I want to say, since 45 when we got in the session. So these are very, very quick races if you want to try and get some iRating potentially.
19.774.
But yeah, our car is hurting. I'm just putting it around here, trying not to damage ourselves more. Not too worried about catching that 12 car up there, which we might still. We got, I don't know how many laps down I am. I am, how many laps down? I don't even know. How many laps down am I? These guys are about to wreck up here. I need to pay attention to them, because there's that 23 car that doesn't want to let anybody by. And I feel like there's about to be a massive wreck between 2nd, 3rd, maybe 4th if Justin ends up in it. But he is racing everybody like it's for the win. Every single lap. We about lost it there again. That Sterling Marlin car is getting very impatient with him, though. So I could see the 23 getting a little bit of a boot by somebody potentially, just being impatient. because he's a lap down car racing the lead lap guys that are second, third, and fourth. I understood him racing me a little bit. He actually got out of the way there a little because I feel like he thought he was going to get hit. And he's going to dive it back down under the 40. Oh, he's going to wash up. He's washing up a little bit. He's making the 40 lose so much time up there. That sucks. Like, in his position, the number 3 car Magnum, in the Sterling Marlin car, I'd be fuming. Like, that is the dumbest thing I've seen as a lapper. Like, just racing the leaders super hard. Oh, and coming down on Justin there. Like, he is just not being a lapped car at all. He's acting like he's racing for the win. He overshot that corner, about took out Justin. We're going to try and get back by him again. This dude is just unhinged, not giving anybody room. Like, I understand him racing me hard as hell. Like, I'm not racing for anything. I'm going to bail out and get out of these guys' way. Because I want to be a good lap car and not screw up their battle they're having. I'll let that 23 car wreck with them or something. I'm not going to end up in it with them. I just want to stay out of the way of the leaders as much as I can to not mess them up. We got the guy behind us catching us. I'll let him by like in a corner or two. This 23 car is going to cause something, I think. Oh, 5 car in him. Getting together, and he's getting right hooked. That's unfortunate. That's going to wreck him. He was in 5th place. Let this guy go by, because we had to go by that 3 wide. That was super sketchy. But that's just somebody that's laps down, not knowing how to be laps down. That's unfortunate for sure. Not trying to race these guys for position or anything. I'm just trying to stay high for them. We got only 2 more laps. We're not going to catch the 12 car wherever he's at. Just trying to let these guys by. Let them battle their own positions. Run behind Barry here for this last lap. Or 2. I think we have 2 more, yeah. Because the white flag didn't pop up. See if Barry can't go and catch that guy here if he makes a little bit of a mistake. But man, that guy got screwed. That guy got absolutely screwed. That was in 5th place. Who knows where he finished. If he got out the car or towed to the pits, I'm not sure. Because we're still in 21st. So I'm not sure about what happened to him. But yeah, Joe out front, number 2 car, is absolutely gone. Gone from everybody. Absolutely crazy. But we're going to lose a ton of I rating here. Very unfortunate because we got right hooked early on. That really sucked for us. Nothing we could do about that. Because I slowed up to let that guy get off the wall, and then he screwed it up going into the next corner. So that was quite unfortunate. Let's go see what ended up happening between everybody. We ended up finishing 21st. Where was the guy that was in 5th? It was number 5 car. He had to put it around after that. That was so dumb. We'll get to it in the incidents, but man, it was just dumb. The 23 car just not wanting to let anybody by. Yeah, it was just unfortunate. And then just right hooked in the corner. Like, once they got separated, the 23 turns down and right hooks them right there. So yeah, that was ridiculous. Oh, the 5 car saying something. That it was very dumb. But yeah, we'll go and see all the incidents here. I want to see what happened in my wreck and everything, because that 32 car was a whole mess. There was a big wreck off the beginning. They barely touched there. Everything's good. This 32 car, just runs over the back of Barry. And then he gets turned halfway, but then gets straightened back out, unfortunately. I wish he wouldn't have gotten straightened back out, because that ended up being our downfall later on. But yeah, he just ran straight into the back of Barry. Oh, and then the 10 car thought he was going to have the bottom, I guess, there. Because he came down like he was going to have the bottom and just came across the 9's nose. The 9 was just slowing up for the wreck and everything and just getting back going. 12 car locks it up, spins it out. Everybody misses him, though. Solid job missing him. This was almost a massive wreck, I remember. Because I saw this, and somehow they kept it straight. I don't know how. Right here, the 19. Oh, the 19 didn't hit him. I thought he did. The 32 just loses it. And then we're just on the inside, and then he just right hooks us into the corner. Because you could see he starts turning down the track slowly, and right here, he literally turns left right there. And then That's unfortunate because I had a guy on my inside right there. So I'm going to run this line right here, and we don't even get a chance to start turning down because we're just in the braking zone about to start turning, and this guy's turning early as hell. So that really sucked for me. Like, nothing I could do about that because I'm trying not to turn down early on the 5 and give him room, and then 32 is acting like there's not 2 cars on his inside. So he was just oblivious to everything in this race, apparently. Didn't know how to hit the brakes for somebody in front of him, and then just turned down on the next people. 40 car in the wall slightly. 18 car gonna loop it, maybe? That'd be my guess. Oh, corrects it, gets the wall though. He's gonna do the same exact thing. Oh, he got some more sideways, but corrects it, taps the wall. I think this is where I lose it and hit the inside wall. I just was doing dumb stuff, just pushing it way too hard for no reason. This 23 car was a weapon though, man. He was like blocking like he's at Daytona for no reason. Like, he is in 18th place and blocking everybody, like, for no reason. He's starting to come down. You could see the 5 car held his line right along this seam, and he gets on the seam, and then the 23 starts slowly nudging down, and that's what starts them hitting together, and the 5 car is just collecting it, and then he comes down and just right hooks him for the rest of it. So that was absolutely ridiculous. Just a couple people in this race were oblivious to everything. That's what happens when you get low amounts of car count for a race, and that was the last incident. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Barry. Yeah, that really sucked for Barry and I. We both fell victim to the same damn dude. So that was quite unfortunate because Barry started out on pole. Where did he end up finishing? He ended up finishing 7th, so it wasn't awful for him, but did not have a good day nonetheless. But, man, that is a tough one. We finished all the way back in 21st because of our wreck. Then we had to get our damage fixed because we had engine damage. So let's go see how much I rate, and we end up losing out of that one. Ooh, nice 95 loss. That hurts a lot. 2,700 strength of field. You can see the other one was under 1,000. Those are the only 2 splits that we had, but man, that was a tough one for us, just getting hooked and everything like that, because the 7 car, how are you the 7 car with 35, he was over 3,600 I rating, right there with me pretty much for the most part, and you were just that oblivious racing. Like, I don't understand. Just people doing stupid things in a race. The 23 car, I understand him just not being great. He was the lowest number in the field, but then just was racing like he was at Daytona and stuff. I don't know. People made no sense, but at least Barry up there, he only loses 2. He was over 5K. That's crazy. And Justin still only loses 5. He was 7,400 now. That's crazy. He's so high up there, but 2 car gets to win. He was gone from the entire field. Nobody was even near him. 9 seconds. Good battle for second there. Absolutely crazy battle. Almost both of them got wrecked by the 23. So very crazy thing. So it was interesting. Wish we didn't get wrecked. I might run this later in the week, like I said, if I have time again, because I want to try to get a better result at this, because Kern's a fun track. It's very difficult, but a lot of fun nonetheless. But when you get people like that, it's just really bad, because it's short track. You can't go many places to miss a wreck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Good luck if you do run this. Try to avoid all the people doing stupid things. Just try to keep the car going straight, and you can probably get a decent result. So appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.